Welcome to the summer course. Okay, today we will start our first session with the title is the Boolean sequence, and it will be delivered by Professor Chang Zuling. The time is yours.
Good morning, everyone. It's my first time to Indonesia, so I'm very glad about it. Today, I will introduce the sequence, a simple sequence, and I will give a brief introduction. I hope you can understand what I say. Sequence is used in many domains. He can use it in cryptography, like substring, random number generation. Also in communications, like radar, sonar, and CDMA in mobile phone. Also in coding theory, and especially in bioinformatics, like DNA sequencing and DNA data-based data storage. Now it's very popular, very popular. Now I give you an example about the applications of sequence. Do you know the one-time pad encryption? I think lots of guys know it. So it's very simple and is secure. It's very simple. Plaintext is Plaintext is an n vector or n sequence of length n. A key is also an n vector. The cipher text is C. It's equal to the P plaintext plus K modulo 2. It's very simple. One bit by bit. And is encryption. For decryption, just again plus K. Because P plus K, then again plus K, K denied. So just the result is P. So this encryption is very simple, very simple. And it is proved that if the key K is truly random, must be random. And so, and that used once, every time we change another K. So said one time one pad. Every time such encryption will be unbreakable. So also unconditionally secure. It can be proved. So is just one example of applications of sequences. Now we talk about how to generating the sequence. One popular method, or the most method, is this one by feedback shift register. Using this to generate a sequence is very simple, fast, and cheap. So one FSR will contain n consecutive two-state storage, just a register, and controlled by a clock, and have a feedback function. There is an example. X0, X1, Xn-1 is registered. And F is a feedback function. At each clock pulse, then the data or digits in them will shift to left. Give it a new bit. Then we can continue to output. So it's very simple. For we can give an example. register maybe 3. Just like that. It's 3 stage. N equal to 3, feedback function equal to x0 plus x1. So we give an initial state like this one. Give the initial 1, 0, 0. This one. At next time, 8, 1 is output. So the shift to left will be 0, 0. This will be empty. By feedback function, x0 plus x1 will be 1. It's the next state. Then, again, next will be 0, 1. And this plus is 0. And next time will be 1, 0, shift. This will be 0 plus 1 will 1. Next time will be 0, 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. Next time will be 1, 1. 0 plus 1 will be 1. Next time will be 1, 1. 1 plus 1 is 0. Next time will be 1, 0, 0. Next time will be 0, 0, 1. Will be repeat. Will be again 0, 1, 0 like that. Will be infinitely. So it's very simple. Very simple. For the FSR, some definitions. X0, the first state will be initial state. The initial state, and FSR will generate a sequence, arbitrary long. Certifying the next bit will set equal to this one plus this one. So every next bit xk plus n for arbitrary k. So equal to the output of the feedback function, output of the function, according to the previously n state, xk to xk plus n minus 1 is recursive relation. Will be satisfying this relation. And each n vector called a state, the state of FSR state. And for SI state, the SI minus 1 and SI minus will be the predecessor and the second. The before one, the next one. Okay? And now the period. The sequence with period will be important. So we define the period. If there is integer n, satisfy n equal to Si for arbitrary I. So with sequence is periodic. Like this one, like this example, will be repeat. The period will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. It's n equal to 7. The period is 7. Maybe the sequence will have lots of periods. The 7 is the period of this sequence. The output sequence will be the first column. The first column will be 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. It's one period. 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. then we can continue 1 0 1 0 1 1. So this is the length of 7 7. So the period 7 is the period. 14 is also 21 is also 1. So there are lots of periods. We usually take the least one. So we take the least one. The least one we will call the least period, or sometimes we call just called the period, the least one. So at this time, S can be written this one, X this is the least period. How this feedback function will generate a periodic sequence, but for sometimes some feedback functions they will not generate a periodic sequence. So there's a result about how to when we generate a periodic sequence. There's a theorem. Such a generate periodic sequence if and only if the feedback function satisfies this form. X0 plus another Boolean function of x1 to xm1. If only if. So we just consider the periodic sequence under the non-singular feedback functions. This result can be found in this reference. It's a very famous book. Now consider the balance. Define the n0, n1 is the number of zeros and ones in the sequence in one period. So it must be n0 plus n1 equal to n. n1 is the Hamming weight. Okay? So we define if n0 minus n1, the absolute value, less than or equal to 1. If the n is, so n0 will be equal to n1. But when n is odd, so they must be not. At this time, n0 equal to 3, n1 equal to 4. They are not equal. But at this time, it also call the sequence is balance. Because the period is odd. It's the definition of balance. Now for the FSR, the state graph is a useful tool. State graph is a directed graph. The vertex will be the n-stage state. And there is an edge from U to V if only if the first n-1 bits equal to the last n-1 bits of U. i.e., V is the successor of U. If V is the successor of U, then there is an edge from U to V. The state graph. For example, like this one. Just this example, we just generate with this initiator, we'll generate a sequence like this one. Each vertex will be a three-stage state. Will be 1 0 0. You can see example. Next state will be 0 0 1. 0 1 0. Just like if the next is 1 1 0, next state will be 1 0 0. Will be this code one cycle. But if we take the initial 0, next bit will also be O0. So this code is a cycle with only one element. So we call it a loop. So this the left one is a cycle. Next one will be loop. It's the state graph. According to the feedback function, if this function is linear is just this x 0 to combination with the coefficient 0 or 1. So at this time, we call that will be a L linear FSR. LFSR. If other case, we'll call this FR called N nonlinear FSR. NFSR for short. So it's two parts. One part is LFSR, and another part is NFSR. LFSR is simple, and NFSR will be complicated. So there's a lot of results about LFSR, and less results about NFSR. For now, we consider the LFSR. For LFSR, the feedback function, we can find a corresponding polynomial over F2, just like this one. X to the n plus the C0 to this one, C1x to C1x1. This Cn minus 1 x n minus 1 to this corresponds Cn minus 1 x to the n minus 1. There, this function, this polynomial, this function and this polynomial will be 1 to 1. Okay. That polynomial called the characteristic polynomial of the sequence S. So, and for a given S, there are lots of distinct characteristic polynomial. For example, like this one. One from this function, we can find a polynomial will be fx equal to x to the 3 plus x plus 1. Another one, x7 plus 1 to 7 plus 1. Why? Because this polynomial corresponds to the function will be x7 plus k equal to x. X. No. Wait. The function will be equal to the function x0, x1, x2 will equal to what? X0. No. X0 to x6. Degree is 7. So we take 0, 7 elements. F equal to x0. Corresponding this one. At this time, because have the relation about S k plus 7 equal to S k equal to greater than or equal to 0. For example, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. So this polynomial also 1 characteristic polynomial. The same reason x 14 to the 14 plus 1 is also one polynomial. Okay? There are lots of polynomials. Among these polynomials, we choose the special one. Which one? With the minimal degree. Minimal degree. The monic polynomial of lowest degree. We'll call this polynomial will be minimal polynomial. Minimal polynomial. Notice that the minimal polynomial will be unique. For each sequence, it will be unique. So this definition is a little important. From the minimal polynomial, we have the linear complexity. The degree of minimal polynomial of a sequence S will be called the linear complexity or linear span in some references of S. LC, linear complexity S, which is the least number of registers of FSR generating sequence. It means if we want to generate this sequence, we at least will use L such number of registers. So this definition is linear complexity will be important because in the sequence there is a famous algorithm called Perpustakaan method algorithm. We can, using this algorithm, we can regenerate the whole sequence. Only use 2 times the LCS consecutive terms. This means if we just know a part of a sequence, we can recover the whole sequence. So if this linear complexity is small, so this part will be short. Using a short part, we can recover the whole sequence. So it's a little dangerous. We just know a part of information, we can get the whole information. So usually we want the sequence will have a big linear complexity. Another measurements like runs will be, what's the runs? Is we can take the example for this sequence. Okay, for this part, consecutive zeros preceded by a 1, follow a 1. This part will be a run. This part. Also this one. This is a run. This is a run. A length of 2, length of 1, length of 1. This part will be length of 3. So this is the definition. So formally, k consecutive zeros preceded by a 1 and followed by a 1 called a run of zeros of length k. So this is a run of zeros of length 2. This is a run of ones of length 3. So it's runs. We also the desired sequence ought to be will be balanced. So the runs of zeros and the runs of ones ought to be the same. Will be same, and the short runs will be more, and the long runs will be less. So this makes the sequence seems random. So the random sequence, we hope the sequence is random or pseudo-random. So we want the runs of sequence obey these rules. The number runs of zeros and the run of ones ought to be the same, and the number of short runs ought to be large. Number of long runs ought to be small. So it's a condition. Another definition about the correlation functions, important in communications. The correlation divides two parts: autocorrelation function and the cross-correlation function. This part. Autocorrelation function is okay. So is the simile. The cross-correlation of A and B will take the period, will be the LCM N1 and N2. N1, N2 be the N1 is the period of A, N2 is the period of B. Take the LCM, the least common multiplier. And we also take sum. Sum will be -1 to the AI plus tau plus BI. This is SI plus tau plus SI. This will be SI plus tau plus another sequence, BI. So they are, for two sequence, we consider the cross-correlation. For one sequence, we consider the autocorrelation. It's two definitions. Correlation function is very important in communications. There we list some important reference. You can, if you are interested in this part, you can find this book. This is a book. It's by Grom. He's a very famous guy in the domain of sequencing. Grom and Gung wrote a book. It's a detailed book. So discuss the sequence of the properties and how to construct. And another one is finite fields. It's about the abstract algebra. In chapter 8, he used the linear algebra method to discuss the properties of sequence. So if you have time, you can decide books. Now we provide the so this means if we judge the sequence whether it's good or bad, we obey these rules. If sequence satisfies such conditions, we call it a good sequence. Otherwise, it's a bad sequence. The first one will be long period. The longer, the better. Another one is balance. The number of zeros and the number of ones will be the same or nearly the same. Another one is good runs and another other statistical property. This part make these three conditions make the sequence seems random. Because we want the sequence in cryptography, we want the sequence ought to be random or pseudo-random. So these three conditions will to judge whether it's random. Another one is large linear complexity to resist the BM algorithm. And for one sequence, we want the autocorrelation will be as small as possible. For the set of sequence, we want the cross correlation will be small. will be small. So the set of sequence is also useful, especially in, for example, CDMA. CDMA will be used as set of sequences, sequence set. And like this, one single sequence will be used in radar or sonar or something. It's the criteria. So we want the sequence, the good sequence, will satisfy all conditions. But there does not exist sequence setting of all the criteria. Does not exist. So we can reach the perfect place. It can be proved. We just skip this one. In communications, so because we can't find a sequence satisfying all the conditions, so we have to take some trade-off. In communications, we want a sequence to have good correlation. Maybe the linear complexity is bad, but will have good correlation properties. But in cryptography, the linear complexity will be important because it's a linear sequence. So in different domains, different commands. So so there's a lot of topics to design or construct the sequence satisfying these different properties. Now is some example. One is very famous is M sequence. M sequence is generated by an NCFSR. The minimum polynomial will be primitive polynomial. It's I don't know whether you know the primitive polynomial. It's a definition in abstract algebra or finite fields. So if the minimum polynomial is primitive, then the sequence, non-zero sequence, will be called M sequence because it has the largest period. The period is 2 to the n minus 1 is maximum. For example, x4 plus x to the 4 plus x plus 1 is a primitive polynomial. He will generate this one. Sequence. The period is the maximal. Then the number of 1 will be 2 to the n minus 1. It's balanced. And the autocorrelation will be minus 1. If tau modulo 2 to the n minus 1 doesn't equal to 0, will be this one. So the autocorrelation of M sequence will have this C S tau equal to minus 1 equal tau doesn't equal to 0 modulo 2 to the n minus 1. Another is 2n minus 1 if tau equal to 0 modulo 2n minus 1. That's why it's two level. This one is very simple because CS0 will be equal to sigma minus 1 Si plus Si will always be 0. Minus 1 to the A0 will be 1. Will be A. This is absolute. And this value for tau doesn't equal to 0. This value is very good. It's optimal. is have a good correlation property, but his linear complexity is very low, just n. Compared to the paired, it's fairly less small. So it's very good. This sequence is very good in communication, bad in cryptography. Another example, next one, the brain sequences will be taken later. Binary double sequences of order n can be generated by an n-stage NFSR. Its period is 2 to the m, is maximal, 2 to the m. And in one period, each n-tuple or n-stage theta will occur exactly once. Appears once, one time, and only one time. So it's the definition of the brain sequence. We'll talk about it later. The period of the brain sequence is 2 to the m, is maximal. And it's very truly balanced. The number of zeros and the number of ones will be the same, truly balanced. And have good statistical properties. Also, its linear complexity is large, at least 2 to the n-1 plus n. It's large. Because the ratio of period under the LC will nearly bigger than this one. And for M sequence, LC is n, period is 2 to the n minus 1, will to the 0 if n large. So this property is good. But its correlation property is bad. So it's bad. So this is the brain sequence also in communication, but mostly in cryptography. So different domains have different commands. Okay, about the search in sequence, there's just a little topics, but there's a lot of another topics you can consider. One basic one is to generating the balanced sequence with optimal or suboptimal autocorrelation functions. Consider the autocorrelations. Another one is sequences with good correlation, cross-correlation functions. It's very important again, just like CDMA will be sequence set. Also, you can consider a sequence. He has a good linear complexity to analyze his correlation. Or the sequence has having good correlation to analyze his linear complexity. Is the topic. Also, somebody studied the construction of sequence in spatial domains, such as frequency hopping sequences or zero correlation zone sequence. It's used in some spatial domains. Also, we can consider the construction of sequence with the spatial structures, like the cyclotomic sequences, or from the Euler or the Fermat quotient sequence. Somebody now is studying this sequence. The property using this method to generate sequences and studying its properties like linear complexity and correlation function. So. It's some topics, not all. There are lots of another topics. Now we consider the NFSR. NFSR is most important now. NFSR, because why it became more and more important from this project, SEAMS-UGM. It want to define a standard of European streaming ciphers. It's a European project to construct a standard of stream ciphers. All the finalists use nonlinear components. Especially the green and the trivium. This finalists, you can find the more information on web. Use nonlinear FSS to generate the sequence. So the study of NFSR is necessary and important. And it's hard. It's hard because the nonlinear case, the feedback function will be complicated. So it's hard to analyze. And the brain sequence is a special nonlinear NFSR. It can be generated by some n-stage NFSR. So it's very special. So it's attracts more attention. So at least me mainly studied the properties of the brain sequence. How to mainly the method of constructing method. How to generate the brain sequence frequently, very fast, and more. The history of the brain sequence is very interesting. The pattern of the brain sequence, such sequence, is proposed at the middle of 1850s. And a man, how to Camille Fly Saint Marie have proven sequence differences exist, and the number of this one, 2 to the n minus 1 minus 1. The number is this one. I published the paper, but at that time, 1894, the communication will be not good. I think this guy is not famous. So the results is less. Nearly nobody knows the results. So it's forgotten. At last, somebody also considered the problem, and at last, this guy, the brain, Nicholas Govert, the brain, he reproved the result. Also proved the number of the brain sequence, the such sequence, here the number is this one. So so people say, it's great, the result is great, and call the sequence be the brain sequence. But in fact, this man is the first man to prove it. But it's too long ago, and not famous, be forgotten. So we more famous, so people will remember you. It's a history. One definition is the brain graph is a very important tool definition. The brain graph is a directional graph. N is the order. N is the order. The E is the set of all n states of vectors. And the V set of edge U to V. If only if Vi, the last one, Vi equal to Ui plus 1, Ui plus 1. Like this one. For example, 1, 1, 1, 0. And another one, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Also to be 0. Or to be 1. The last one, last bit can be also be 0 and 1. All have an edge. And each edge labeled by U0 to Un-1, Vn-1. So from this state to this state will be labeled 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. And this to this one will be labeled by 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. So different label for different edge. For example, we can see it's a little complicated. It's G3. G3. It's G4. G4 is too complete. G5, G6, we can we just can see this G3. Each state will be n 3-stage state, length 3. And each edge labeled with 4, length 4. That's 4. It's, you can see from each state, each vertex, there are 2 edges out and 2 edges in. For example, that's the one. 2 edges in it, 2 edges out of it. So it's a different graph, this one. And from this graph, there are some interesting relations between the brain sequence and the Euler circuit and the Euler cycle and Hamilton cycle. The brain sequence of Ln, if we view the as the sequence of states, so order n is an Euler cycle of Gn-1, and is a Hamiltonian cycle of Gn. I think you the definition cycle. We can from this graph. This graph will be a Hamiltonian cycle will pass all the different states. Okay, we just figure out. We figured out this route. Firstly, we write the graph 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, this one. And this will be 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 0, 1. Okay. I think okay. Oh, this one. Oh, no. Okay. I think I. So we consider now we show and all the three different sequences will be a Hamilton cycle. Firstly, we from this one, from 0, 0, 0, from here, we run to here. 0, 0, 1. Here, 0, 1, 1. Here, through the state, okay? Here, 1, 1, 1. Here, 1, 1, 0. To here, 1, 0, 1. To here, 0, 1, 0. To here, 1, 0, 0. Then go here. 1, 1, 0, 0 will be the same. So we take the first bit will be 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. This will be a different sequence because each 3 tuple occurs exactly once. We will say 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, and 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. There's 8 states will pass. So in the G3, the sequence is in fact a Hamilton cycle. So now we can consider the Euler cycle will be a little complicated. This will be 0, 0, 0. This will be 0, 0, 0, 1. This will be 0, 0, 1, 1. Will be 0, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Will be 1, 1, 1, 0. This will be 0, 1, 1, 0. This will be 1, 1, 0, 1. This will be 1, 0, 1, 1. And this one be 1, 0, 1, 0. This is 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. And this one be 0, 1, 0, 0. This will be 1, 1, 0, 0. And this one be 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. This will be 1, 0, 0, 0. Oh, 16 edges. Okay, we beginning from this state. Take this one. The first edge is O0. We go outside. This edge. And this edge. 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay, we take this edge. Will be 0, 1, 1, 1. I take this edge. Will be 1, 1, 1, 1. And take this edge. 1, 1, 1, 0. And take this edge. 1, 1, 0, 1. And take this edge. This edge will be 1, 0, 1, 1. And take this edge. This edge will be 0, 1, 1, 0. Okay, we go 1, 1, 0. Goes there. This will be 1, 0, 0, 1. This will be, this is 0, 1, 0. This will be 0. or at last, we take this one. It'll be 1, 0, 0, 0. Okay? No. What? Miss something. 0, 0, 1, 0. 0, 0, 1, 0. Here? Okay. Take the one. This one. No. Just see. Oh, we had missed this one. 0, 1, 0, 1. Take this one. 1, 0, 0. Then take this, go out. 0, 1, 0, 0. Then 1, 0, 0, 0. I think it's 4, 8. It's okay. It's right. Forget something. So at least okay, the first bit will be 0, 0, 0, 0, 4, 0, 4 ones, and 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. It, you can check, is a double sequence of all the four, because there are 16 edges. So it's a double sequence of all the 4, 2 to the 4. Okay. So there's a deep connection between double sequence and Euler cycles or Hamilton cycles. And there's a one-to-one correspondence between double sequence of order n and the tree with root O0 to the n-1 in G(n)-1. According to each tree, we can construct but we omit here. It need a little long time. So it's the relations between sequence and graph theory. Now we consider how to construct a sequence. One famous method is cycle joining method. So we take firstly we take a non-singular feedback function. And I know this non-singular feedback function will get a periodic sequence. So the static graph will divide into distant cycles. And for each U0 to U1, we define the conjugate will be U here. The first element to plus 1, plus module 2. Means is 0, this 1. This 1 is 0, okay? The remaining will be the same. Pair state. And this pair is also we can define this U tilde. Change the last one. The companion, companion pair or companion state. Is a combination of conjugate and companion. So, if two conjugate states in the same cycle, then exchanging their corresponding successes will split a cycle into 2 cycles. We'll explain it later. And if 2 conjugate states are in 2 different cycles, then changing the successors will join these 2 cycles into one. We can see the graph. graph. If this is a conjugate states in the same cycle, usually x1 to xn, its successor will be s2 xn plus 1. The conjugate state, its successor will be this one. But if we exchange the successor of this one, firstly, from this to this, but at the time, from this state to this one, it will be a cycle. And this one also, change the successors will be this successor, will be this cycle. So at this time, one cycle is divided into two cycles. If the conjugate stays in the same cycle, and if conjugate stays in two cycles, like this one, this is cycle. But if we will be from to here, can be one. Okay, can you understand? Okay, never mind. Okay, just take an example to say how to join these cycles or divide these cycles. Okay. Okay. For example, we take an LFSR with polynomials x4 plus x to the 3, x plus to the x2 plus x plus 1. Its state graph will be this one. For 0 will be a cycle. It's a loop. And another one is 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 2. This one. And another one is this one. It's one loop, 3 cycles, have with period 5, 5, 5. Okay, let me check. How to join? We find the conjugate states. Okay, like this one. These sources are conjugate. Okay, this 0, this 1. Okay, if we change the successors, originally from here, for this state, in fact, this is the successor. If we change, it will be cut down to the little far. Okay, never mind. A little far. Okay? So run next. At this time, its successor will be this one. Okay? Here he joined into one. So this is the idea of cycle joining. Just like. Okay, if we one more for this one, 0, 0, 0, we can change the successor of because this state is conjugate. So we can change the successor from this to this one. And this one will be negative. Okay, into one, second one. And for this one, this we find an example, simple example. Oh, this one. This one hard to drive the graph. Okay. This one and this one. Conjugate. We change the successor a little hard to drive. Okay. This will be for this one we can connect this. And for this one, so at the time it's just one cycle. One cycle means what? Every state occurs in the cycle, so it must be a different sequence. Okay, so it's the idea of cycle joining, to join the cycles into one. If at last there's only one cycle, then the result will be a different sequence. It's very, very clear. The idea is very clear. Is the idea of cycle joining. So how to do the cycle joining? Firstly, find the split graph. Determine the split graph. Secondly, find the conjugate pairs. Find the conjugate pairs. We can join the different cycle into one. Okay, this two important parts. Determine the split graph and find the conjugate pairs. For LFSS, because it's well studied, so the state is be determined. The cycle structure of the graph is determined by in this paper. And how to join the cycles? The method, the detailed method you can find in this paper. It can be determined. How to join the cycle? How to determine the cycle structure of the graph, or how to join the cycles, and how many such sequence can be found. And the remaining problem, there are also lots of problems. Finding this one, determine the cycle structures of NFSRs is a little difficult. It's hard to do because NFSR complicated. There's a lot of different functions. So how to determine the cycle structures is important work. And if we determine the cycle structure, then how to generate the different sequence. So it's two topics still have lots of questions. If you can do some work in this. And for NFSS, there are several results. This method can join two two cycles into one cycle to generate a new different sequence based on low order different sequence to generate a high order different sequence. It's very interesting. Another case is like this one. Means cascaded. It's cascaded by two FSS. Why we talk this case? Because the green, the finalist of this string, use this form. The NFSR. Generating M sequence. It very sequence of this cascaded FS. So when a G1, this part of the function is linear. Its linear is a little easy. It has been solved. But for if this part of the G1 is nonlinear, hard to do analysis. So it's still open. It's still open for us. We need to do more works on the case of G1 is nonlinear. Okay, this is a special case of NFSS. Another method to generate different sequence is called the greedy algorithm. We take an example, pref1. Pref1, we began from the n0. Take n is equal to 4. Be simple. 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, it's the initial. We add the next bit to see whether the new n stage, whether it's have appeared. If +1, since n four stage state has appeared. If not appeared, we just add 1. If has appeared, add 0, just this. So for this one, 0, 0, 0, 1 have not appeared. So add 1, 0, 1 for this part. And the next one, we can't add 1 because this has appeared. Okay, so we have to add 0, and 1 has not appeared. Okay, add 1. Add 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 has not appeared. Okay, add 1. Add 1, no, because 0, 1, 1, 1 has appeared. So we have to add 0. And add 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. Sorry, we have add to 0. And add 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. Has not appeared. Okay, add 1. Add 1. So 0, 0, 1, 1. 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. 0. Add 1. 0, 1, 0, 1. Has not appeared. Okay. Add 1. 1 0 0 0 or 1 0 1 1 0. Add 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0. Add 1 1 0 0 1 1. Okay. At least this part is repeated. So add 1, no. Add 1, this, so 0. So this part is same part. Okay, we can just solve. Okay. So it's very simple. Very simple. Just add 1. If the new state has not appeared, if has appeared at 0, it's very simple. There are lots of same methods. Like at 0, this began from 01 state. Prefer 0. At 0, if had not appeared at 0. If has appeared at 1, just be the complement. Okay. Prefer opposite. That means if the last bit is 0, we prefer 1. And if the last bit is 1, next bit we prefer to 0, opposite. Okay, prefer same is if 1 we prefer to 1. If this can be added, we add 1. And the same. 0 we prefer 0 if not appeared. We can lots of different rules can generate the sequence. We have generalized the case. In this case, this case is the prefer opposite. To include all the non into 1. We prove such methods just be the special case of this GPO algorithm by choosing the distinct feedback functions on the initial state. This means if we take a can generate the same sequence. The results can be found in the web. Okay. It's very funny. I think it's idea of generating the sequence. Very simple. Another method. Sequence, one different sequence, fast, very fast. So it's a method is like. Firstly, we call the necklace. Necklace is the string contain by rotation. We consider the least one. For example, we take this 0. We can take by shift. We can take 4 distinct states: 0 1 1 0, 1 1 0 0, 1 0 0 1. Equivalent class. And we consider the least one, lexical. This is 0 0 1 1 because we can view it as a number of binary number. Okay. So it's a list. So it's a necklace like this. So there is a known algorithm about how to judgment whether n string is a necklace in O n time. So we can use this method. For each state U1 to UN, the next bit how to determine by this rule. If U1 to UN minus 1, the last one is 1, is a necklace. Then we just take never mind. The U0, UN minus 1 be the same. Then this UN can be to U0 bar or U0. U0 bar is U1 to UN minus 1 is a necklace, is the least one. And otherwise, we can just take the rotation. So at this time, we just omit the proof because the time. Okay. So each bit one. If we generate one bit, we need O1 time and O1. There are and each use time complexity is OM and the space complexity OM. Because just remember this one will can determine the next bit. So it's very fast. And there are similar. You can find this method in this paper. Surprising sequence. Okay. This is some typical or classical generating methods of different sequence. Furthermore, there are another methods we don't mention here. You can find such methods in papers or references. What I said in this lecture, LFS has been studied deeply. Lots of results for LFSR, because they have a good algebraic structure. But NFSRs little. We need to do more attention, make attention on NFFS. And the domain sequence as a special case of NFSR sequences is very interesting and important. Works on the topic. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chang Zuling, for the presentation. And may I invite Dr. Alcio Suciana to take over the souvenir to Mr. Chang Zuling. Okay, thank you, Mr. Chang Zuling. And then there is a announcement from the committee. There is a schedule change. The second and the third session will be delivered by Dr. Sompong with the title Introduction of Good Integer and Coding Application of Good Integer respectively. And the fourth session will be delivered by Dr. Benjamin Tan. And the fourth session will be until 5 p.m. The next agenda is coffee break for 30 minutes. Please take your snack. Thank you.